All right, Shalom. This is Brother ICR with GMS Charlotte. All right. Before I get started, I want to say call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. All right. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth, and double salutation to all Yakim out there that's pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. All right. I'm back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. All right. And wanted to title this lesson, all right, the nation's governments, all right, these world governments are about to be destroyed, man, by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, man, all right. This is a wonderful time to be alive, all right. This is a wonderful time to be able to see these prophecies that the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with you, man, all right. Because prophecy is being played out day by day, all right. And we're moving that much more closer, all right, to the end of Esau's world, man, or the end of this age, according to the scriptures, man. Because the nation of Israel, all right, will be the next ruling power, man, all right, over the earth for all eternity, man. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the scriptures. All right, this is Zephaniah. All right, Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. All right, and that's exactly what we're doing. That's what the elect are doing. All right, we're waiting upon the Lord. All right, it says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. You see? All right, so Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is gathering all of these nations, all right, in the so-called Middle East, all right, in the region of you know, Saudi Arabia, Iran, all right, in those regions of what they consider the Middle East for this World War III, man. Okay, and when you paying attention to the news and the current events, all right, you have troops on the ground, all right, in that region. You have all these nations' militaries gathering their ships, all right, their jets, okay, tanks, you know, everybody's being gathered for that final battle, all right, of Armageddon, all right, which will take place in the so-called Middle East, all right, and that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, all right. He's the one that's putting the spirit on these nations' leaders to gather for this world war, all right. He's gonna allow these nations to destroy themselves, man, all right, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Okay, I want to grab this is Joel, all right, because we're waiting on the Lord to you know, to fulfill his will, man. We're reading about what he said he was going to do. All right, this is Joel chapter 2. Salakia, this is Joel chapter 3. And I'm going to get verse 2. Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, in the Hebrew, which is Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh judges. All right. I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they scattered among the nations and parted my land. You see? So Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is coming to avenge all these different world governments, all right, that had their hand, all right, in the destruction of the nation of Israel, man. It said, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land, man. All right. Because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics were scattered through all the four corners of the earth through slavery. All right. And every nation on this planet has played a role in the destruction, all right, of the nation of Israel. And it said, and parted my land, man, because you have those fake Jews, all right, so-called, and you have those Palestinians, all right, over there that's fighting over their land, man, as if they were the holy people that belonged in that land, man. All right. Because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is going to destroy that land of Israel too, man. All right. Because that land, that land is being occupied by heathen, man, by straight devils, man. All right. This is I'm gonna get Isaiah chapter 34. Okay. Because we're witnessing this being played out right before our eyes, man. All right. We are living in the last days. Okay. World War III is pretty much here. All right. Donald Trump is going to be the one to set this thing off. All right. You had Iran basically just said that they were going to continue to push oil exports oil exports despite Trump's threats, man, because he made threats to these EU nations saying if you want to do business with Iran, all right, there's going to be consequences, man. And what's going to happen is that these nations are going to separate themselves from doing business with America, which is going to crash this economy, man, and which is going to eventually lead to this World War III. All right, so this is Isaiah. Grab that real quick. Isaiah chapter 34. All right, and I'm gonna start at the top. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear it, all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. All right. So literally, this is the doom of the nations. All right. It says, for the indignation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is upon all nations. You see, the wrath of the Lord is upon all nations. It says, and his fury is upon all their armies. Okay. So this is all these different world governments, man. These world militaries, man. The Lord is getting ready to bring this final battle upon them, man. This World War III. It says, in his fury upon all their armies, he have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. All right. Going into these the mass body count, man. It says, their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood. All right. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to melt these different nations' governments, man. All right. And that's going to happen through this World War III, through these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Okay. Because North Korea is, despite peace treaties and all of that, they're still continuing with their nuclear program, man. All right. Despite of what Trump has said, man, which we all know that all of that shit was basically just smoke and mirrors, man. All right. Iran's continuing to make nuclear missiles. China, North Korea, so on and so forth. Russia. All right. Russia has continuously boasted about their nuclear technology and how it's far greater than America's, man, and how they have nuclear weapons that could basically penetrate America's nuclear defense shields. All right. So this is going to go down. All right. Verse 4, it says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Okay, describing that mushroom cloud. All right, and it says all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falls from the vine, and as a falling fig from the tree. All right, so this is giving a description of these nuclear missiles burning everything, man. Verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. All right. And Idumea is Greek for Edom. Okay. Because all of America will be destroyed. It says, and upon the people of my curse to judgment, because you Edomites are the cursed seed of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You are the people. The scriptures say that the curse of the Lord sits in the house of the wicked, man. You are the people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's curse. Verse 6. For the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and the fat of kidneys of rams. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have a sacrifice in Basra. All right, and Basra is the capital of Mount Seir. All right, which is the original homeland of you Edomites, man. You so-called white people, man. All right. So the Lord said He has a sacrifice in Basra, man, because the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is going to make you a sacrifice to this nuclear fire, man. Okay? It says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. All right? This is future prophecy, man. All right? All of America will be totally destroyed. Okay? It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's vengeance, in the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion, man. You see? So the Lord is going to recompense, all right, these world governments, along with America, all right, for the destruction of His people Israel, man. Okay? So this, hey, like I said, man, this is a serious time that we're living in, man. All right? Judgment can go down any day, but we understand that these prophecies have to play out, all right, into that ultimate judgment, all right? This is I'm gonna grab Zechariah. Okay. Because this is it, man. All right. This place, America, all right, and various parts of the world are going to go out violently, man. All right. This is, I'm going to grab Zechariah. Salakia. I'm going to grab Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. All right. So this is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. It reads, "And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem." You see? So this is the judgment that's going to come upon all nations, all right, for what they did to the nation of Israel. It says, "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." You see? And that's giving the description of these people literally being melted, all right, by that extreme heat from the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right? And like I said, not only is this going to happen to America, but this is going to happen to all these world governments, man. All right? Everyone that played a role in the destruction of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? This is the future. These nations will be destroyed. All right? It reads, Salaki, that was it. This is, I'm going to grab Ezekiel. All right? Chapter 38. You know, just jumping around in the spirit. This is Ezekiel 38. And I'm going to start at verse 1. Ezekiel 38, verse 1. "And the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech, Tubal, and prophesy against him." All right? So this is going into the Russians, man. All right? And all those regions surrounding that area of Russia. All right? Verse 3. "And say, Thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal." All right? Verse 4. "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws." All right? So, which is going into Russia being brought back as a world superpower, man. Okay? You know, that going back to the Soviet Union days, man. All right? It says, it says, "I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, and horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords," man. You know, which is once again going into Russia's technology, nuclear technology, all right, which they boasted in being far surpassed America, all right, the different weaponry that they have, okay. This is going into Russia being made a powerful force, you see, which is going to take down America, man. Okay. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them, all of them with shield and helmet, man. Okay. And now all these nations are aligning themselves, all right, against America, man. And they're all going to shoot missiles on this place, man. All right. Which is basically World War III, man. All right. Because the scriptures tell you that the first and second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, man. Which is going on in these times that we're living in today, man. You see? So like I said, man, I hope that lesson was edifying. I just wanted to be short and quick, getting straight to the point, man. All right? The Lord is getting ready to gather these nations for this final war. All right? And the nation of Israel will be the next ruling power for eternity, man. All right? These are some incredible times that we're living in, man. You see? But if you have the spirit on you to be able to see prophecy, you see, hey man, hey, the scriptures say it should be well with them that fear the Lord, man. You see, because this is it. So I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, I'm gonna say double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught me this truth, and double salutation to all Yakim out there that's pushing. Hey, shalom.